You know that feeling when you walk into a room and suddenly you shrink? Like your chest tightens, your voice gets small, and every part of you screams, "Please don't notice me." That's not just shyness, that's you holding yourself back because somewhere along the way you started believing you weren't enough. And here's the truth: you don't have to feel like that. Not anymore. If you're watching this right now, it's because a part of you knows you're meant for more. You're tired of overthinking every little thing you say, tired of replaying conversations in your head, tired of wishing you could just feel free to be you. I get it. I've been there. And I promise you, confidence is not something you're born with, it's something you build. But here's the catch: you've got to give me your time, just a few minutes. Because if you do, I'm going to show you how confidence isn't about being perfect or loud or fearless. It's about doing the thing even when you're scared, even when your hands shake, even when your voice cracks. That's how confidence is made, and I know this because I've seen it happen to people who thought they could never change. You don't need to wait for the right moment. The right moment is right now. So don't click away. Don't tell yourself this isn't for me, because it is for you. All you have to do is keep watching, and I'm going to teach you how to take that first step that changes everything. Most people think confidence is something you either have or you don't. Like some people are just born with it, and the rest of us are doomed to feel small forever. That's a lie. Confidence isn't some secret gift reserved for special people. Confidence is built brick by brick, one choice at a time. And the reason so many people never feel confident is simple. They're waiting for the day they magically feel ready, waiting until they have the perfect body, the perfect job, the perfect words, the perfect moment. But let me tell you something. You're never going to feel ready, not ever. You don't wait for confidence to show up. You create it by doing the scary thing first. You see, confidence is a byproduct of action, not the other way around. You don't wake up one day suddenly feeling bold enough to speak up in a meeting or approach that person you admire. You take the step while feeling nervous. You push send on the email while your hands are shaking. You raise your hand in class while your heart is racing. And then only after you take action, your brain catches up and says, "Whoa, we did that. We didn't die. We can do it again." That's how confidence is born. The truth is, confidence has nothing to do with your personality. You can be quiet and still be confident. You can be introverted and still be confident. Because confidence isn't about being loud. It's about being certain of yourself and enough to take action, even when you're uncomfortable. Think about it. Every single confident person you admire had to start somewhere. They weren't confident when they started. They were scared too. They were unsure too. The difference? They kept showing up anyway. And here's where most people mess up. They think they need to feel confident first before they move. No, you move first, then confidence follows. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And if you don't use it, it gets weaker. So the hidden truth about confidence: it's built when you stop waiting and start doing. If you can wrap your mind around this, your life changes. Because suddenly, you don't need to be perfect before you start. You don't need to wait until you're fearless before you try. You realize confidence is not an identity, it's a skill. And just like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and mastered. And the moment you see it this way, you stop holding yourself back. You stop letting fear run the show. And you start living like the person you know you're meant to be. Confidence isn't about waking up one day and magically having no fear. That's a lie. We've all believed at some point. You think confident people don't feel nervous before speaking up, starting something new, or stepping out of their comfort zone. They do. The difference is they've trained themselves to act anyway. That's the shift I need you to make right now. Stop waiting to feel fearless and start moving with fear in your pocket. Here's the thing: fear doesn't go away because you wish it to. It's your brain doing its job, trying to keep you safe. But safe doesn't give you growth, and safe doesn't build confidence. Confidence grows when you step into the things that scare you, when you say, "I'm nervous, but I'm doing it anyway." That's how you build a new mental pattern. Every time you take action, even a small one, your brain learns, "Oh, we survived that. maybe we can handle more. That's how confidence is built, choice by choice, step by step. Most of us have it backwards. We think once I'm confident, I'll speak up, I'll go after that job, I'll start that conversation. But confidence isn't the starting line, it's the finish line. Action comes first. You'll never feel completely ready. That voice in your head will always whisper, "What if I fail? What if I look stupid?" And that's okay. That's normal. The mindset shift is understanding that feeling scared doesn't mean stop. It means go. Because confidence is not the absence of fear, it's the mastery of it. So what does that look like in real life? It means raising your hand when your heart is pounding. It means speaking up when your voice shakes. It means taking that first uncomfortable step, because you know staying stuck is worse than being scared. And when you keep doing that, something incredible happens. You start trusting yourself. You start realizing, I can handle this. I can do hard things. That trust is confidence. Stop thinking confident people were born different. They weren't. They just decided to stop negotiating with fear and start moving through it. They use fear as a signal to act, not a stop sign. And you can too. That's the mindset shift. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting to feel fearless. Start doing and let confidence catch up. That's how you go from overthinking everything to believing in yourself. There's one simple thing you can do right now to feel more confident, and it doesn't take weeks of practice or a complete life makeover. It's something you can do in the next 60 seconds. Change your body. That's it. Your body and your mind are connected. The way you stand, the way you move, even the way you breathe, it all sends signals to your brain. And when you deliberately change your body, you can trick your brain into feeling stronger and more capable. Here's what I want you to do. Stand up straight, shoulders back, chin up, plant your feet like you own the space you're standing in. Now take one deep breath in, hold it, and exhale slowly. That's it. It feels small, almost silly, right? But your body posture tells your brain something powerful. I'm safe. I'm in control. I've got this. And your brain responds with a rush of calm and focus. That shift, that's confidence in action. I've used this before every single scary thing I've ever done. Before walking on stage, before big meetings, before conversations I didn't want to have. And every single time it worked. Because confidence doesn't start in your head. It starts in your body. You don't need to wait for your thoughts to change. Move your body first, and your brain will follow. So the next time you feel nervous before speaking up in class, before an interview, before introducing yourself to someone new, do this 1-minute reset. Stand strong, breathe deep, smile, even if it feels fake at first, because smiling signals safety to your brain too. You're literally hacking your nervous system in real time. And here's the best part. The more you practice it, the faster it works. It becomes a habit, a quick switch you can flip anytime you need it. That's what I mean by building confidence. Step by step. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about using small, powerful tools that make you feel like the best version of yourself. You don't need hours of affirmations or pretending to be fearless. You need action you can take right now. And this one works instantly. Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling like you can handle whatever comes your way. You walk into work or school, and you're not shrinking into the background anymore. You're standing taller, speaking clearer, actually making eye contact, without feeling like you're about to explode inside. That version of you already exists. It's not some dream version far off in the future. It's you, just with confidence. And it's built one choice at a time. When you start practicing these small steps, standing tall, breathing deep, acting before your brain talks you out of it, you start noticing changes. At first they're tiny. You speak up in one conversation, and your voice shakes, but you do it anyway. Then the next time, it shakes a little less. Someone notices. They look at you differently. They respond to you differently. And that moment right there, that's when it hits you. This works. Confidence doesn't just change how you feel. It changes how the world sees you. People start trusting you more. They listen when you talk. because you carry yourself like someone worth listening to. And here's the thing, none of this means you'll stop being scared. You'll still have moments where you doubt yourself, where you feel nervous, but now you'll know what to do with it. You'll know how to act through it. That's what separates people who build great lives from people who stay stuck. Think about the kind of life you want to live. Do you want to keep letting fear make your decisions? Or do you want to be the person who goes for it, even when it's uncomfortable? Because when you choose confidence, everything changes. You take more chances. You build better relationships. You chase opportunities you used to think were out of your league. That's why I'm telling you, give me your time. Trust the process, and you'll see it. You'll feel it. And when that shift happens, it's not just about one moment. It's about building a version of you who doesn't hold back anymore. That's the person who speaks up in meetings, who finally launches that project, who goes after that dream job, who walks into any room and owns their space. That's where this leads, if you stick with it. Confidence is not some magic thing that happens to lucky people. It's a decision you make over and over again. You decide to show up. You decide to speak when your voice shakes. You decide to move forward when every part of you wants to run back. And that one decision, repeated daily, becomes who you are. That's why I need you to hear this. You already have everything you need to start building confidence. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait for someone to tell you you're good enough. You are enough right now, as you are, and all you have to do is choose to act like it. Every confident person you've ever admired has felt fear, every single one. The difference is they stopped letting fear decide what they could or couldn't do. They felt it, and they acted anyway. And that is your turning point. That is your chance to choose courage over comfort. Think about how your life could change if, starting today, you refuse to let fear hold the steering wheel. What job would you go for? What conversation would you finally have? What dream would you stop putting off? That future you've been thinking about doesn't just magically appear. It shows up when you do. Confidence grows in motion, not in thought. You can't think your way to confidence. You have to move. You have to do the small, uncomfortable things every single day until they stop feeling so scary. And the best part, every action compounds. Every time you push through doubt, you add another brick to the foundation of your confidence. One day you'll look back and realize you're not the same person anymore. You'll see how far you've come. That shy, hesitant version of you, they're gone. And in their place stands someone who knows they can handle whatever life throws at them. So here's my challenge to you. Stop waiting for confidence to magically show up. Build it. Build it like your life depends on it. Because in a way it does. Your happiness, your success, your relationships, they all expand when you do. And it starts with one decision. Will you keep holding back? Or will you choose to act? Because I promise you, if you give yourself the chance, you will surprise yourself. You will discover strength you didn't know you had. And you will start living like the person you've always wanted to be. Your next step isn't big or complicated. It's just one action. One small decision that says, I'm done waiting. I'm doing it now. That's how everything changes. And if you keep taking those steps, one day you'll wake up, look in the mirror, and think, wow, I'm actually proud of me. That's what confidence gives you. It gives you back. Now it's your turn. I've given you the truth, the shift, and even the quick step you can take right now. But none of it matters unless you do something with it. Confidence doesn't grow by watching a video and doing nothing. It grows when you take action. So I'm challenging you. Don't just sit there and nod along. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. And I want to hear from you. Right now, drop a comment and tell me the one thing you want to feel confident about. Say it out loud. Write it down and put it in the comments. Because when you say it publicly, you take the first step toward owning it. I read every single comment because I want to see who's stepping up. Who's ready to finally stop letting fear call the shots? And if this hit you, if you felt even a tiny spark of yes, I need this in my life, then don't just click away. Hit that subscribe button right now, because this is just the beginning. Your confidence, your growth, your next level, it starts here. And the next video is going to take you even further. You want confidence? Give me your time, trust the process, and let's build it together.